care of it.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome, guys and girls.
Cheers, lads.
Why? What a sexist welcome, Deva.
But I just said I was being inclusive.
He just
Only
made
Deva
it
can
up,
pull this
Raj.
off.
Let it go. He made it up.
Here
Only
comes
Deva
our
can pull this
our
off.
PR hammer.
Let's start with what's up, ladies and gentlemen, next time, okay?
Our PR
Oh,
hammer
the-
is
We are men of culture. That is true.
Yeah. In that, we constantly trying to understand what culture is.
And the actual meaning.
Yeah.
We're all in different climate zones and we're all wearing hoodies.
That's true. Is it actually that cold in wherever we actually are? I would be very surprised.
Actually,
Yeah,
three of us are in kind of a cold place. Except for Raj.
except for
It's
Raj,
like
who's
8
in fucking
degrees here.
Dallas,
Yeah.
wearing his balls off.
Dude, it was like 30 degrees last evening. What are you guys saying? There's like a 50-60 degree swing happening within like 24-hour period.
Wow.
I keep telling
Are you
guys
are
this
you
is
saying 30 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Fahrenheit, dude. He's always Fahrenheiting it.
Yeah, but because Deva was talking in Celsius, so I just wanted to clear that up.
Oh, okay. My bad. No, I mean like -1, 0 -1 last night.
Let's stick to the
It was
MP.
biting as fuck. And it was super windy. It was like 30-40 miles per hour wind.
Let's
Damn.
stick to the metric system, Raj, please. That means Celsius, kilometers, and
Feet.
inches.
Fine,
I
let
mean,
go of your dick and
temperatures-
hold a calculator then. I will talk how I talk.
Okay, for the rest of our show here.
Miles is fine, dude. I mean,
Miles
temperature
is-
is the only one I'm concerned with.
Okay, fine. Miles is fine. Inches is fine. Okay. Temperature is what's
Yeah.
bothering us.
Yeah, we're all fine with our inches.
Really?
So I was like, are we
I could
really
do
letting that
more,
slide
but-
is what I was thinking.
Really?
So thank
Okay.
you.
But
We're sticking to our mold.
But talking about temperature, fuck in New York, New Jersey, last couple of days, 17 fucking goddamn degrees Celsius in the middle of mid-March. Sorry, mid-March.
Feb, dude. Feb. We're still in
I'm
Feb.
already tripping on shrooms, I think. In the middle of mid-Feb, okay? 17 degrees. You would have chopped your fucking goddamn hand off for this kind of weather like few years back.
It's not a good thing, Amol.
What are you saying? Why would you want 17 degrees in mid-Feb? It's an anomaly.
Which is why I'm highlighting it. It was a beautiful day, unexpected day in the middle of winter. Okay, but it was beautiful nonetheless. Now it's gone back to like 0 degrees, I think.
As
but
grim
it's
as what
fine.
is happening at the systematic level is.
Yeah.
But yeah, last week was uncharacteristically warm. It was 13-14 degrees Celsius here also.
Just look back, guys. Look back at like the last couple of months headlines. Like just last week, last couple of months. Last week, Germany has random waves that shot up and broke into restaurants along the coastline.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
UK
damn.
had storms that basically wind gusts that picked off people's roofs. Like roofs
Wow.
flew.
Where?
UK.
Where?
UK.
In UK.
UK.
Wow. Okay.
So here, random tornadoes in Alabama in the middle of fucking Feb. And he's
I
17
think that's
degree
pretty common
days.
in Alabama, though. But
Yeah, but
in
who cares about
February.
Alabama?
Not in February.
not in February. But wow, that's news.
That's
to
just
me,
1
so-
week. That's just 1 week. So
That's
it's
just 1
just going to
week.
get more and more and more, and media is going to gradually wash our brains into thinking this is the new normal.
Tsunamis hitting in Florida like in the next couple of years.
Dude,
then-
wait, hold on. US doesn't have a monsoon, right?
You know,
There's no rainy season, right?
no, there's a rainy season here.
They have rainy season here.
What are you saying?
Well-
But they don't highlight it, like they don't consider it a very long season in itself.
Wait,
Yes.
is your question, is there no rainy season or does it rain in the US?
Rainy season,
It rains
season. I
shit
know it
ton.
rains.
here in the
Okay.
city, but ad hoc.
Yeah, I don't know if the seasonality is not like India where it's consistent across the country's lines.
It literally rains every
more
month, one
consistent.
time.
The climatic variance here is too high.
Yeah, it rains like anytime
Like
Any
you could
month
be
of the
having
year.
flooding in Virginia and wildfires in California, like concurrently happening, which was happening
Concurrently,
concurrently, which was
simultaneously
the
happening. It's concurrent and
bizarre.
simultaneous.
Yes.
Thank you for that English lesson, Abo.
Doubling down.
The man has overcome his learning disabilities.
All right, guys, gaming.
What was
okay?
it? Okay, gaming.
Gaming. I downloaded this game, Horizon Forbidden West. Okay,
Okay.
for the gamers
Okay.
who know, they know. All right, it's one of the biggest blockbuster games that was released this Thursday. It's the PS exclusive. Okay, next gen. Okay,
What's the genre first?
it's open
Which
world.
one is this?
It's open
Horizon,
world
which
single.
one? I
It's
wanna look
open
at
world single player. Horizon Forbidden West. Okay?
Like World of Warcraft.
It's kinda. It's a single player open world. All right.
World of Warcraft.
It's it's a sequel to the initial game Horizon that was released a few years back, and it was a hit back then, and it's so hyped up, and apparently it's also a hit because IGN gave them 9. Okay, and I downloaded this game and I'm playing this because PlayStation more than Microsoft, they are into their fucking single player exclusive games. They love this shit. Okay, this is their primary fucking market. So I'm downloaded this game and then I'm playing this game and I'm like, god damn, this game looks spectacular. Just so surreal. The graphics on my 4K fucking LG CX TV, like no fucking load times, like performance mode, like 60 hertz. And I'm playing this and I'm like, holy shit, are we already there? Like this game looks so beautiful.
You're saying this for 4K 60?
I'm saying this for 4K 60, yes, because I'm not a PC player. Because PC players fucking, you're right, absolutely right. They're more advanced. They've been there. But for the general public who are like not gamers, but they
Yeah,
have
no,
sort
I
of
get
a
your
console.
point. What you're moved by 4K 60 is valid, but
Yeah.
it's just fascinating in terms of scale.
Exactly. I mean, like literally, they're calling it the best looking console game. Like they're all saying, man, we have seen situations where this game has looked so good on PCs before. We have seen games which look so good on PCs before. We have never seen a fucking game that's looked so good on a console before. And this game looks spectacular. And it sort of made me go on memory lane. And like I was looking at the reviews and they were kind of complaining like, oh, okay, performance mode. Oh, it's not 120 hertz. Oh, like fuck, you don't have the climbing ability. And it made me go on a fucking like memory lane. I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like we would have had an erection back like 10 years ago when we were gaming, when the game loaded in 5 minutes and the game installed properly and it literally had like fucking lame ass graphics and it didn't flicker like for 5 minutes straight. We would have had an erection, and now you have the audacity to fucking complain about this fucking masterpiece of a game. But then it hit me, and then
Why
I
can't
said,
both of you be true? I mean, the way I see
Yeah.
it, both of you are correct. There's
It's
so
the
much
progress
money
of
of yours that's
technology.
gone into technology
Yeah.
along the way.
yeah,
Yes,
then
we would have had an erection, and yes, she expects more than 120, 2022 console. Sorry,
Yeah.
120 hertz won't cut it. My monitor is 160. What are you saying? And this is like a 3-year-old monitor. 160 is now like out in the water.
Yeah, and
This
I'm
is the
talking
shit
about.
with console gaming.
talking about
they
60
trap
here.
you in like little windows that you need to be happy about. You should check out Anthem, some of the newer titles the AAA titles that came out on PC. You're on the VR is at 144 hertz.
My God.
And it's at 1440p. You can't reach 4K VR.
So you're telling me that the AAA titles, while we are going over the console people, we are going over the
On a
AAA
flat
titles
screen on your LG 60.
we are saying 4K 60 frames per second, like with this ultimate graphics and like load time is amazing. You're saying the PC gamers are thinking, what are they talking about? We have
Exactly.
the AAAs that are coming for 140.
144 in VR. If you're non-VR, if you're on a monitor like you, it's 240. There is no limit. It's limited by what GPU you have.
My God. My fucking God. But goes back to the primary point that I was going to make is like the kids of this generation that grow up, they're like, yeah, this is fine, but like, this is not supposed to be fine. You know, what happened to those times where like we had to wait for like 5 minutes? The load time on my PS5, like for this fucking
You're
crazy ass-
romanticizing this for no reason.
100 GB. No, I'm setting a stage for a proper conversation to be had. And like the load times for this, and I'm setting a stage for all the people who knows what it is to play next gen console versus the previous gen console, where on PS4 you had to wait for like fucking 30-40 seconds. And now each switch scene, each fucking like next mission is like, it blacks out, loading second, loading symbol appears for fraction of a second, half a second, and bam, you're into the next fucking load scene.
What are you serious?
Yeah, in half a second. Okay, bam. And look at the
Damn,
surprise.
that's-
That's exactly. And I'm like, how is this fucking 100 GB game like just loading to the next level in like fucking like one half of a second, like 1 second? How is this happening? Like almost like fucking zero lag. It never ever fucking lags. And I'm setting the stage to say, dude, this is not where we were at 15 years ago. This is not where we were like 10 years ago. And like, what's gonna happen, guys? What's gonna happen?
See, I'll meet you halfway. If you're saying what we're seeing is amazing, look at the immersion we're getting in this day and age. I'm with you. Yes. So let's take a moment. Yes. You should soak it
Yeah,
in.
like technology has reached a wonderful
And it's a
stage.
wonderful place to be in. I
Yes,
totally
it's
with
a lot
you.
of fun.
I mean, also the level of detail that goes into making an open world
Mm.
nowadays is just thought breaking. Because there's this game called Red Dead Redemption, where according to the seasons, the horse you're riding, its balls shrink in the winter. If you go to a snowy place, it shrinks. So that is the level of detail we're talking about.
Wait, I
Hey, but
I
how
mean,
do you
I-
make me
yes.
get concerned at everything we're talking about?
why have you been zooming in and inspecting horses' balls?
Okay, I read this. I never noticed this. I read this. Because I'm not looking out for the horse's balls. I am a normal human being, well adjusted into society.
It is all self-claimed.
We have no corroboration by anybody else.
Yeah, whoever is watching this, we have no collaboration with them.
and even the expressions on these games that are coming up, like the expressions are being so real, like so cinematic. It's almost like you're in a fucking goddamn Pixar movie, like where like expressions back in say even GTA 5 was like, yeah, it's kind of fine, but like, yeah, this guy looks like fucking an idiot. Like, okay, there's no, here's like, holy fuck, that looks like a real girl, dude. Like the expressions when she's smiling, the eyes, like this black dude, there's this black dude on the fucking game, and like, fuck, this looks like
Had
a
to be
real
all
black
about a
dude.
girl, right?
Like,
Oh my
this-
god.
this looks like my friend Jamal, you know, and even the expressions are getting crazy, and yeah, that's where we are at. Shoo.
But
Yeah, I
I'd
mean-
like to see what. Sorry, Shiv. I'd like to see, or just know what you're like, what your setup and what you're viewing, what you're consuming is. Because my concern. I'll tell you, with you, Amok, my concern is you get happy with your local ceiling and you refuse to look past it. I
guess
just want
Why-
you to. I'm coming with this, at this as your friend saying, I want you to experience what is right now out there, like the cutting edge shit that is out there. I want to make sure that that's what you're actually reminiscing over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I played a VR
That's where
game
you
at this
come in.
place.
That's why
and
you come in
they-
to educate us.
Sure. Happy to
Yeah.
have.
Oh, I'm already satisfied. Look, it doesn't get me. It doesn't take enough. Okay. It doesn't take a lot for me to just like come in 5 minutes. Okay. Not a lot. Couple of strokes. Okay. Just put your mouth on it and it's right there.
After looking at these animated girls who look almost real.
But
Yeah.
the point I'm trying
The
to make.
expressions,
The
mind
point
you.
I'm
The
trying to
expressions.
make.
Pretty picture on a Saturday morning, guys.
Yes.
Or in my head, at least.
The point I'm
Hey, the
trying to
girl
make
looks real and he
is,
just reaches for his-
is PlayStation.
Like a
The
shotgun
next gen
rifle.
consoles are getting better, and I'm excited about that. And to your point, Raj, you're absolutely right. The PC gamers are probably looking at us laughing, and that's why
See,
you come
this
into
is another thing I don't want there to be a distinction of it. There are gamers, there are electronics, there's content enthusiasts. I want to be immersed in all of this. I don't fucking want to be labeled as a PC gamer, this, that. Whatever is the best, we should experience it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, medium to medium, whatever you can get your hands on.
Correct.
Ultimately, it's all about the gaming.
It's not about this whole, oh no, these console devices, we are in this, let's like fund this game like to increase marketing. At the end of the day, all people are losing.
Yeah, then I have a personal beef with this issue because I have been unable to play Age of Empires because it's not fucking allowed on Mac. It's been driving me nuts. I'm just sitting and watching
Scale of our
them.
conversation, Age of Empires 2. To this dude is talking about okay 60.
But
No,
also,
but see, that proves the point about how gameplay is as important as graphics.
Yep.
That's how
You're
these classic
absolutely right.
games are being remastered and they're still selling like millions of copies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Immersiveness is immersiveness. I totally agree.
No, but
Yeah.
these classic games are definitely minting based on the nostalgic factor. Of course, you want to play it.
Yeah,
on the
again, you play
updated
for 2-3
hardware.
months, you get bored.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you again 10 years pass and then you fire it up again.
yeah.
Yeah.
People are so mad about GTA, like Rockstar Games minting fucking money by just redoing that shit over and over and over and milking. Look, you already made millions on your first release, and your millions. Grandpa, where are you? You already made billions on your first release 10 years ago, 2013, GTA 5, the best fucking game, all right? And then you already made more fucking billions on the online version, and then you released the PS5 version, and then you say, okay, we're gonna release another extended online version. Get the fucking GTA 6 out. That's what the fans were saying. But
Yeah, for
people are-
sure. How long is Rockstar going to sit behind on
Yeah,
this stuff? When
yeah.
was they've pushed twice, I think.
Recently, they're talking about GTA 6 literally announced that they started developing GTA 6. Again, the name of the game is still not announced. We don't know if it's going to be called 6, Roman numeral 6, whatever. But they just said GTA development has started, the next version. And people are excited about it. They're saying, okay, if they just said they started, then expect this in 2025. Okay, 12 years after GTA 5 came in, they're releasing.
They have started development for sure, dude.
They've
GTA
started.
6.
That's what they said.
The
But-
moment they released 5, they had started development on 6. No qualms about that. They have
I
a
doubt
separate
that.
team for online. So it's gonna come soon. And
Yeah,
That
soon.
means I have to fucking upgrade Superman then. I've been sitting on upgrading him for 2 years now.
Yeah, you have to. But hopefully, all we are hoping is, look, you're saying you
I
started
hope it's in
development.
VR. Please, I hope to God
Yes.
it's in VR. I'm dying for a
Yes.
reason to invest in good VR.
But
That's so
isn't
funny.
VR like very, very expensive right now?
No, it's actually
Not
much
really.
better now.
Like
Much
200
better now.
bucks, would you say, Raj, for a good VR or something?
No. You should, if you're planning VR, depends on what your use case is. If you plan to play small games on your phone, sure, you'll get away with 700, 800 bucks. But if it's PC, real immersive shit with like, you want 1080p
God damn.
ambiance resolution at
Like 2
over
grand
60,
or something?
Yeah, 2 grand.
Just for the VR headset.
No. Now
okay.
it's at a place where you can get enough decent hardware for a 1080p stream within 2.5.
You fucking nuts, dude. 2.5 is like people's fucking monthly earning.
Dude, but what I've experienced on Superman, just playing GTA 5 on Superman is, I've played on PS. I have the
Yeah.
PS version.
Yeah.
You played peanuts compared to the immersion you'll get on a PC.
Yeah. Okay.
Last
understand.
GTA I played was San Andreas.
You can see the nicks on a car. You know, when you're approaching your car, if you're
Yep.
parked in your garage,
Yep.
the next morning you wake up and like you open the game, you can see like little tiny nicks.
And they
the
recently
reflection.
released, couple of weeks back, they released GTA 5 version for PlayStation 5, enhanced graphics. And I said, I'm not gonna buy this shit. I'm not gonna buy this shit.
Good.
Like, you have milked enough of my fucking money on everything else the last 10 years. Get that fucking 6 out, okay? And if you charge $100, I'm gonna pay for it. But get that fucking 6 out. I'm done with you assholes. Okay, fine. You did Red Dead Redemption 2 in the middle. Okay, it was a good game. Okay,
but fuck, Red Dead Online is disastrous. Dude.
disastrous.
Like, they could
And
have
even Red
done
Dead 2
so
was
much-
how long? And how long was Red Dead 2? That 2018 was it? when it was released.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so they have already had 4 years, and look, everybody in their sane mind, they know it's not gonna come out in 2023. It's not gonna come out. If you're lucky, it's gonna maybe come out in December 24, but it's not gonna come out in 24. Realistically, we are expecting GTA 6 2025 summer.
Who gave you these numbers?
Realistically, at least
He's
that's
pulling
what
it out of his ass.
that's what the IGN experts were basically saying. But
Or
realistically,
the IGN experts.
I don't think we
2025.
need to wait to 2025. I think GTA 6 in the next couple of years is doable.
Yeah, I hope so, but it's overdue and everybody's waiting for it. Please.
You know,
Give me-
there's a cost, there's a dollar value associated to creating hype.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a
but
fucked
12
up
years.
portion of capitalism.
But 12 years though.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I play,
still,
like,
look at us
simple
still
strategy
drooling
games.
over when they'll release it.
Exactly,
You're gonna like fucking go
exactly.
swipe your card for $100 as soon as it's out.
Immediately. with
Yeah,
that.
as soon as it comes out, he's like, "Oh, here, take my money."
If they open a future like pre-order date now and ask him to like deposit $50 to save his spot in line, he'd do it.
I would totally do it. Like just hoping that somehow this is gonna influence the game to be better or the game to be released earlier. You know. But what can you say? I mean, there are a bunch of great developers. that
I'm surprised you like GTA 5 over San Andreas, Muga.
I do, of course.
I
I
hold
do.
San Andreas
Of
really
course
close
I
to
do.
my heart.
Look,
San
even
Andreas was amazing.
Even I hold
Yeah.
Even I hold San Andreas very close to my heart because that was like it was literally revolutionary when that game came out. Like it's like, fuck, there is no game like this. Like this is next level, literally, right? But they enhanced when the 5 was released. They're like, yes, this is what you're supposed to do. You're gonna make the revolutionary game better in every fucking way, and you released it, and we fucking loved 5 for that reason. So I love answering your question. I love San Andreas. I love 5 even more, and I can't wait for 6.
Do you guys also play like board games and strategy games?
Catan has been my recent.
Catan is.
I try to get you to learn new games. So lazy.
There's no better
Dude, there's
game,
no
strategy
time.
game than Catan. Let
Out.
me
Dude,
put it
Catan
this
is like the starting level to strategy games.
way. Really.
Yes.
Really? I'm
Yes.
so happy you're saying this because for me, there's no other better strategy game than Catan. And if you are saying you're telling me this, Shu, you bet your ass that I'm going to hold you accountable and I'm going to make you teach these games. Because look, I appreciate board games, bro. I love board games. And yeah,
Why do you
I
suck
hope,
at Catan then?
because look.
He doesn't play to win. He
I've-
plays to have fun.
I've had enough winning against you guys. I don't want to win over a board game.
Which is none,
and prove
Deva.
my
To give you
point.
some context, which
It
is
is
never.
zero.
I've showed my PS enough number of times and said, look at this. Okay. It's way bigger.
He gets himself into like a real corner where he can't get out and starts donating his shit.
Yes. That's his default role. The other 3 players are just planning. They're just setting the ground. Okay, who will get all of the donation later on?
It's embarrassing, to be honest. It's embarrassing after like fucking 15 minutes you realize, fuck, I have no hope in this game. I built the fucking settlements in all the wrong places. Okay, I feel like everybody is targeting me even though I'm sitting on the lowest points and I have no hope to go to the other island because I goddamn
I-
don't have ships and
I
no
feel
sheep.
you. I feel you, dude. I like fuck. Monopoly never has been kind to me, dude. Never. Like fucking never. I rolled the dice into fucking Mayfair. Or
But Monopoly ultimately
Really?
is not
Monopoly?
about dice. It's about people
I thought
because
it
they
was
make like crazy ass
probability.
deals.
I thought it was just
Yeah.
like rolling your dice and say, fuck yeah.
But there is some amount of strategizing when it comes to handling whatever team is playing, because it's always going to be how good of a deal you strike.
Yeah, because properties will be divided here and there. Ultimately, people will trade and make their sets.
Yeah, but Deb, but
yeah,
Shu,
but dude, never getting Mayfair is not fair, dude. Like it's not. How can I make a deal?
wait, what?
Who's gonna?
What Mayfair? Park Avenue I thought was the highest.
Park Avenue
Whatever
is
those-
second last. Park Avenue is first, and then you have Mayfair.
Oh, okay, Park Avenue. Those blues, right? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blues.
I want those blues.
Boardwalk,
Dark
no?
blues.
Boardwalk. I thought Park
There are
Avenue.
two different versions. Yes.
Okay. As far as I know, Park Avenue, $400. Yeah.
My
You
Park
have
Avenue
an
costs
you have an
400 rupees.
If you have
you have an Indian
$400
version also. Indian
If you have-
version is called business.
If you have $400 and you go to Park Avenue and say, "Look, I need a place,"
They're going to say, fuck off.
they say, "Dude, who let this homeless guy in into this party?" I thought you needed a legitimate invite to get in.
So
The bouncer
you're
looks
saying
sus-
Park Avenue homeless has $400 on himself?
Dude, trust me, the Park Avenue guy is homeless guy is wearing bracelets and saying, "Look at my ring, nigga." all right. But coming back, Shul, come on, Raj and I are genuinely interested because we are not knowledgeable. What fucking games
No,
are you
but if
talking
it
about?
involves,
Board
like,
games?
look-
What fucking board games are you talking about that are better in strategy and like other stuff which are more entertaining than Catan? Please let us know.
Carcassonne. They have Carcassonne, Raj, at his
Yeah,
place.
I don't know about Carcassonne being more strategic.
It is. I feel it's more strategic than Catan. But on the online, on the website that I have the membership for, they have a lot of games.
Yeah, so he has this website where he finds like this more advanced strategy game, which I'm sure
Yeah.
for. But it should be like a weekend activity we plan and we learn, and then it becomes like a thing. But I don't want to make like a random evening you just felt like playing something. That should not be the avenue for you to learn something and then improvise.
Of course not. You want
That's my
to-
problem. If let's plan sometime.
Then
weekend,
why the fuck is Shu just calling you on a random evening and say, "Let's play this" when you don't know the rules?
No, we decided we
always
play a
says that.
game. I said, let's play a new game.
See,
Because I
Yeah.
got bored of Catan.
Yeah. But Shu, you're supposed to make that sentence look like, "Let's play this new game, Raj, in the next week, and let's take this time, 30 minutes, so I can explain you this game and I can buy you guys into this game to make you guys feel like it's interesting, and we'll play it next week." But you
Yeah,
can't say,
yeah, I agree. That's fair. Just shoving it down our throats, asshole.
"Let me have another peck, guys. Give me 30 seconds."
Same time for masturbating. Curious.
Dude, what was the first game you played?
Dangerous Dave.
Quake 3.
Quake 3.
Yes.
Not like Dave or something like that.
Pac-Man.
Those MS-DOS games.
Gobman.
Oh, Pac-Man. Oh, like video games. Yeah.
Pac-Man was called
games.
There was
Gobman in
a
India.
Contra. I think Contra was the first game I played then.
Yeah, Contra was the first game I played on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, you saw those cassettes that you plug in.
Yeah. Then on my first computer PC, I played Road Rash, which was insane.
Road Rash used to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Rash was out. Wait, Midtown Madness. I always confuse between
Midtown Madness, yeah.
Midtown Madness 2 and Road
2,
Rash.
yeah. But I've
There
only
was-
ever played the trial version in Midtown Madness 2.
Yeah, pretty much every thing out of it. Dude, have you ever bought a game in your school life?
No, dude.
But you should
Because school life
find
was
some
all
cracked
about-
versions.
Yeah, ripping CDs and making cracked versions and installing them, doing
Yeah.
jujitsu on your computer. That's fine.
And fucking it up, opening it to all sorts of malware.
Yeah.
This was the first time an IT guy came. So this was my dad's computer and he used to allow me to play every Saturday, Sunday. I used to get like a few hours to play. And this was some shit ass computer dude called some Presario and some nonsense.
Yeah.
IT guy came, he couldn't move the pointer. The pointer had such a lag. He's like, "What have you done?" I was
Dude,
really
the IT people had a
No, but
nightmare coming
remember-
to our place. And on top of this, fixing our old ass laptop, I used to annoy them like, "Uncle, do you have any more games? I need more games."
Yeah, the IT guy used to have this folder of CDs.
Yes,
Which I
CDs.
used to have these, he used to have these trial packs of these Microsoft games that you have, and used to put that and like, yes.
Like, "Uncle, install this also."
God, I was never happier than getting a new OS on my old desktop. It was Windows Millennium, Windows ME, if you guys remember.
Yeah,
And
Emmy sucked
just-
ass.
Yeah, it sucked ass. We had to change back. All of that was true. But Windows 2000 was such like a unicorn at that time. You didn't find the CD everywhere and shit.
That is
Windows,
true.
Windows ME was what we were living with. College. First time I saw a different start screen, I was like, that my life has changed for the better. I don't think I'll get that feeling if I buy a house now.
But now it's become more of a social activity for me. I can't sit by myself and play one-player games anymore, single-player games.
Really?
Yeah.
I could never do that. GTA was the one such misnomer for me. But
Exactly. GTA is one thing that it's like, give me my time. Okay, I don't feel weird about being fucking.
I
don't
will build an
Stark
empire.
Rome. I want to come into this fantasy. You know what, Chu? I think you struck a nerve there. You're right. Somehow it feels
No, so
strange for old men to
I've never played GTA 5. Okay, I played Vice City and San Andreas a little bit, but 5, when this kid in college showed me his GTA online profile, oh my god, dude, he has everything like fucking pot business, cocaine business, this trafficking, that trafficking. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he's just giving me a virtual tour of all his businesses.
showing off his hookers as he's
Yeah, prostitution racket,
Yeah.
his cars, his garage.
Yeah,
Oh my
look at
God.
these Russian women that I just transported through the fucking trucks from Siberia.
oh yeah, I've never done that in GTA.
It's Raj online. Please don't play it. It's way more disgusting. If you thought GTA 5 had racial tendencies and like things that are like, fuck, can you do this? How did they release this? Online, they say nobody's watching, son.
That scares me and I find it funny. There's never a good horror comedy.
Horror comedy. All Bollywood horror movies are comedies, dude.
Yeah.
But it's not scary. I want something that makes me laugh and keeps me, it's gripping, you know?
I don't like horror movies,
I
period.
don't know if
I
both
shriek.
of them go one hand in hand.
I guess Evil Dead is the top runner in my
Oh
head.
fuck, Evil Dead. Yes. Like I used to watch Evil Dead movies. Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest here because they used to hire some hot women in those movies. Right, Raj? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they were.
look, forget about the scary part, but shit, holy shit. Okay,
You're like
forget about the Indian guy and the black guy being killed by this monster, but holy shit, the white women, they're right from the first scene to the last scene.
He's getting like a timid boner over there.
Yeah. Look, I
Your
watched.
demons are no match to a 12-year-old boy in India. sitting
Yes, fuck
repressed
yes,
in Bangalore.
fuck
The
yes.
director is like, what the fuck is happening here?
Like the Evil Dead, like everybody's like, dude, it's supposed to be horror. Like, look, fuck, like blood everywhere.
One kid.
All you
this
could
one
think about
kid-
is like, fuck, that girl is so damn sexy, man.
Director is reading IMDb reviews and he's like, one Indian kid has left a review bonerific.
Yeah,
It's like, what
The
did I
white
do wrong?
women from start to end. The white women from start to end.
right.
What? What is this movie about?
Right. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even ask questions when my street guy was selling those DVDs back in the day. Right? Look, this is like fucking straight up porn, like people fucking, oh, this is like fucking raunchy
What
porn.
Evil Dead have you
This is-
seen?
This is Evil
Now I'm
Dead.
scared.
Okay, all these three come in the same category. Just take it and go. $30, man. Go take it or leave it. It's like fucking give it to
Fuck,
me.
remember Species?
Oh yeah. Species was.
I've not seen Species.
That is the DVD that used to go in when mom and dad left home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
For me, that got Titanic.
Titanic.
Titan,
It
just
was
the
a
one
three-
car scene.
CD. What car scene?
Yeah, it's not the version you saw in the theater. Okay, this is different.
Wait, really? Enlighten us, please. What Titanic is
It was
this?
a 3 CD movie. Imagine that.
Wait.
There were 3 CDs.
Oh my god!
But this is a movie
What?
Titanic, right?
CDs, dude.
You-
They're not DVDs.
Wait, hold on,
CDs
guys.
Are
I
60
think
minutes.
Okay,
our
but Kate
friend
Hudson and
here-
DiCaprio, that's what we're talking about,
Yeah,
right?
our friend has not seen Titanic. I think we're gonna arrive at that conclusion right now.
Wait, me?
Which
I've
friend?
not seen Titanic?
No, Amog, because he's unaware of Kate Hudson's painting scene, I guess, the drawing.
Well, yeah, whatever. You guys are going off on that.
That's not Kate Hudson.
Dude,
What's her name?
we were kids back then.
That's Vince.
That's Kate Winslet. Yeah.
Kate
Winslet.
Winslet, yes.
Winslet, yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean,
So
Titanic,
basically, it was
bro,
a 3 CD disc, man. It was
but
a 3
Titanic,
CD disc.
Raj, that's
Yeah,
what you
most
were
of
putting
most
in when your
of the
parents
movies
were-
used
Listen,
to be
I've not
two
even
discs.
got into the interest relevant
Yeah,
Let's
part.
go,
yeah.
let's go.
So out of
He's
the
got
3
three
CDs,
discs.
only the second one had the new bit.
Yeah.
So one day my dad picks up the TV, the whole thing. He's like, "Why is the second CD scratched so much?" The first one in like pristine condition.
It's used, bro. Maybe this is an interesting one. Let's put it on.
I think he understood till date. We have not really had like a man-to-man where we've spoken about it, but
Yeah.
because I saw that slight giggle in him, or I was reaching. I'm not really sure, but
Or maybe he picked up those
just
one of
felt
those
bad
other
for
CDs.
me. I don't know. It was one
or
of the-
maybe he picked up the other CDs in your bunch, which was like straight up on. Okay.
Have you guys? But
this was the
have you
only
guys-
thing of digital media I had. Dude, I had a really hard upbringing. We didn't have a lot of.
Let's talk
discretionary shit.
about this, okay? Let's talk about this. Like we all went through this age where like we had these street CD guys like sharing like basically selling blue films, right? I mean blue aka for adult content films, right? Like but these were like most of it was actually Hollywood films and like other movies that were actually not porn per se, but they were but like later in the game I realized like holy shit, these guys are also fucking selling porn movies that are like I remember like The Heat, the movie, what do you call that, the Body Heat or something like that. I remember like
Heat
picking
is what you go through when you're watching porn.
Yes, I pick up this movie and I'm like, oh fuck, okay, another raunchy Hollywood movie. Let's put this on, and straight up, it's like this dude penetrating this girl, and I'm like, wow, they've upped their game. They've upped their game. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Like with like this DVD player that my dad had got. Remember this DVD player? These portable DVD players that came out.
You're already a step fancier than me if you're a DVD player. I was stuck with a CD player.
Oh, wow, CD player. Wait, that's the same shit though. Like the thing that plays CDs.
No,
and
DVDs were much after CDs.
Entirely
DVD players were
different.
a lot more expensive.
Very
We
different
had the
technology.
cassette player and then we went to the CD and then we stopped. We never got a DVD player.
So a CD's capacity is 700 MB, Amog. A DVD's capacity is 4.7 GB.
Okay, yeah, I knew that. I knew that, but I thought the CD players could also play DVDs. But
No, of course not.
yeah, but
The storage technology is different. You can't use the same decoder.
wow, okay, back in the day.
Dude, how much can a Blu-ray hold?
Depends. Now there's dual
100
layered
GB.
Blu-ray.
I think 100 GB,
Yeah.
100
So
to
I think it's
150.
close to like 60, 70 GB at least.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. No. More than that maybe, because if the PlayStation games are like 120 GB and it's like one disc,
Let's
then
see.
it's
Wait, but I have an interesting question here.
because Skyrim is 127
50
GB.
GB.
Interesting.
50 GB.
Dual layered Blu-ray is 50 GB.
I don't know about dual layer. Single layer can hold 25. Yeah, dual layer is 50.
But guys, like I want to make this point clear is that like before we actually had internet, okay, I want to say this, like when we were growing up, before we had internet, like Raj's family was advanced and he had internet maybe in 8th grade, like like they were the early adopters, of course, because you know, like he was
No, I had in
loaded.
third,
He was a
fourth grade,
loaded
bro.
motherfucker. Deb, let me come to you, okay? But he was a loaded motherfucker. For all the average families, they got internet, say like around 10th grade. Like people who were born in 92, okay? People who are turning 30 this year, okay? That's the time frame. For all the average family in India, especially in Bangalore, they got internet, proper internet, like maybe in like 10th grade or like maybe 11th grade, proper internet. So before that,
I
like
agree.
yeah, before that, yes, thanks, Raj. So before that, like kids were still kind of like looking at porn because of this street CD selling game, like, and
Oh,
that
no, I
was,
never got
that was
into
so
the CD porn.
unbelievable for
This
us.
is actually one of the first times I'm hearing this.
Interesting, because look, my dad got a DVD player like around like the 9th grade or whatever. So like it was like an amazing instrument. We had all this like crazy like saucy rock music and like tits hanging out. So like we were cool with that, right? My dad, but of
Your
course
dad was sending you the wrong message.
look, okay, whatever, he never gave a fuck about the aftermath, but like, okay, like we were used to this buying CDs like on the fucking street, okay? Remember this distinct 2-year 3-year period where they were making, it was almost like selling cocaine, you know? They were making so much money. Every one of our friends are like, dude, you gotta pick this up. Like, you just go there and like every pirated fucking movie is right there. Like all the movies that you couldn't watch in the fucking TV,
That is
right?
true, yeah. I've seen
yeah.
that.
For a brief period of time, like for a couple of years, 3 years, and that was the game. And then like we were picking it up and we were like, fuck, this is so unbelievable. Like putting it in our backpack and like, fuck, I can't wait for my parents to go on a vacation like this weekend. I'm gonna watch this fucking movie, right? So and we had the DVD player at the 9th grade, and like I used to put on these discs and
So was this like a brotherly activity?
Raj, guys, if you could ever sense how a child felt when he had his
child.
first chocolate, okay? That's how I was. Like just this childish joy of like,
Why are you ruining like innocent
Childhood.
memories by comparing
my god
your
look
first
at them.
erection and your
Look
first
at-
ejaculation or not?
Look at those
Is the
fat
chocolates.
ass titties bouncing, and I'm like in 9th grade, bro. This is amazing. I've made it.
He's in possession of this circular magical disc. Dude, can I be honest? I think your dad was just trying to calm you guys down.
Yeah,
That was his way of telling, let's just put this CD, tell him what's on it, put this DVD player,
Yeah.
and hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, my dad
Why are
thought.
they humping the pillows?
Well, my dad thought let's get them the basic equipment. They're gonna do the rest. They're gonna find their way. Let's get the DVD player. They're gonna find their way. Let's get internet. They're gonna find their way. Okay. Let's.
Strange
so-
way of looking at it.
This one time I had to, this was in 8th or 9th, okay, and I had to go to, this was 9th probably, I had to go to tuitions at 6, and I had to get a printout before that, so I went to the cyber cafe and I had a good half an hour. So I was like, let's browse some sites, and I opened up Pink World and I was just like surfing. It flagged in the fucking manager's thing, and he comes to me like,
What
what
a
are you
bastard
opening?
that guy is.
And
A young boy is trying to have private time, just ejaculating on the keyboards.
so,
What did he say? What did he say?
dude, he's like, which site are you opening? I'm like, nothing. I just want to download or print few images. I'm like, what images? I'm like, no, not those images. Because I
Wow.
had actually stuff to print out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he's
L-
like,
l-
he's
look at-
taking
look
me
at
away.
you.
He's like,
Deb, you have to print out some fucking Wikipedia pages about some Indian history for the next Monday, and you're looking up. You say, "Fuck that shit. Let me look up some porn."
But he said he was browsing Pink World. What is the suspense?
yeah, because I gave those things for print, and it takes time to print, dude. Back in the day.
Okay.
So you was waiting.
So you got.
I didn't
Like
let
a
me
good-
clarify. I was not planning to ejaculate. I just wanted to look at it. That's
Perfect,
it.
perfect. You got the job
Why,
done and you had
as
some free
high
time.
school kid in a cyber cafe surfing through Pinkworld, you did not want to ejaculate? Sure, dude.
It
sure.
was a cyber cafe. There was no like.
Raj, you're
there
giving
was
him the
nothing
benefit of the
covering
doubt.
there.
yeah.
Okay. There's nothing covering.
No.
Anyway,
I appreciate you that
hold
you
on.
got the work done and you said, okay,
Come
let
on,
me.
I believe you that he didn't ejaculate, but did he not want to? That's fuck
No,
off.
no.
That's scam.
No, but bro, it's fine. Like let us hear
I
a
don't know what to
story.
say.
It's,
I don't know.
Yeah, like why are the two of you speaking for him? He's sitting
yeah.
right there.
No. Look, that's exactly what you and I did, Raj. That's fine. Okay, every keyboard had to be replaced. That's fine for the $15 we paid for that hour. But I appreciate that he got the work done, and then he's like, okay, I have some free time. Let me enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Go ahead then.
So, meanwhile, my tuition teacher called home and said the class is starting at 5:30. So my mom, the cyber cafe is nearby. She knows I went to this one, so she comes here. Okay, so I'm getting a lecture from this manager over there, and I look to my right, and my mom is calling my name,
Holy
and I
shit,
look at her, and I look at this guy like, don't.
dude.
He's like, don't you fucking dare. Just fucking grab
Did he?
the
Did he?
printout. No, he did not. He did not.
Oh, what a nice guy.
What a nice
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, an asshole nonetheless, but still a nice guy in the end.
What are you saying? Even in this
No,
day,
but-
I'm sure the same shit will go down.
But let me ask you guys this. There have been plenty of occasions where your parents have caught you with with shit. But have you ever found any of their shit?
No.
I have.
I have
let
seen
me-
condoms. That's all.
I have.
That's all.
Look, let me put it out there. I have seen the entire history, okay? When my dad and my mom browsed the
Browser
internet-
history?
Browser history, yes. And it's basically like, girlfriend sucking...
That I've got my dad with porn.
Look, my dad watches porn, okay? There's no news
Yeah.
there, okay? Like son, like father, like son, okay? So, but that's not embarrassing, dude. They've made it in life, and it's their fucking house, their computer, their fucking internet. They
Who's
can
saying
do-
porn is wrong? Why are you going on a defensive line? Nobody's saying
but
porn
I
is
want
wrong.
to... Raj, shut up. I'm answering Shu's question here.
No, you're being defensive.
Yeah. A guy is being defensive, talking about his dad watching porn. Yes, fine. Fine. So,
Yes.
but coming back, Shu, there are not a lot of times you have gotten caught, okay? Why do you even make that fucking assumption, okay? But we have
But that's
been
an
caught.
assumption. It's a joke. It's a question.
It's a question.
Could have gotten caught. They could not have gotten caught.
Let me say, the most embarrassed I've ever felt, the most humiliation I've ever felt is like when my parents caught me with my hands in my dick and watching like this hardcore porn scene, and I'm just saying, yeah, this is porn, and it's like, no, like your hand is on your dick and you're about to come, and I was mortified. I said, fuck it, I'm not gonna watch porn the next week.
The next week.
Complete abstinence.
His appetite was ruined for a week.
I'm not even
He was
gonna look at
humiliated
my
for a
deck.
week.
And then he got back to it.
And then yes, yeah. Then, but it's embarrassing. Shu, okay, I know you. Okay, you grew up with this like completely like liberal family. Everything was okay, fine. Look, and you grew up being this amazing golden child. Okay, like look, you don't know what it is to be.
Masturbating freely.
Yes, and your mom's like, you go
In the
son, yes.
kitchen,
And
man,
your
in the
grandma is
kitchen.
like, you want condoms, son? It's fine. But look, all I'm saying is, for a conservative family like us, getting caught watching porn is humiliating as a kid. It's traumatic. Okay,
Yeah, and holding your dick. You forgot.
yes.
How would you
Yes.
get caught masturbating, dude? Like, what? Why?
Why was your door not
Look,
shut?
Like, I've heard these
Oh, Lord.
stories in school a lot. I'm
Listen
like,
to me.
Why
listen
would
to
you
me.
get caught masturbating?
All it was lack of like better judgment and timing. Like it was a family party and like everybody had come home and like I was supposed to give a fucking speech and I'm like, hold on, I'm a little horny, I'm gonna watch the porn. And like everybody's coming to the room, oh, it's time, and it's like, hold on a minute. Sorry,
I'm going
guys.
to die.
Yeah, and then he talks about trauma.
He was
just-
caught
just,
jacking off at a family party.
Yeah, imagine the trauma.
Was it
and-
your house or were you at a different house?
Dude, it was my house, my
Okay, it was a
internet.
house
okay?
party at your place.
But it's just
You
that
were in-
what I was watching was completely.
But did you at least
R-rated.
move away from the rest of the crowd?
No, I just pretended that shit never happened. I'm like, look, please.
Wait. You said
Look,
you
I
said
know
in the
it's
party,
wrong.
look.
I
You said
know,
to
guys,
people in the
it's
party,
wrong.
look, please.
Look, I know it was a dinner scene and there was puja going on. Look, I know it's wrong. Okay? But please, let me explain. Let me close
you
this
had-
browser. Let me
You
like
had
wash up and
outsiders
explain.
at your house and you did not lock your room.
That-
his room.
It's
He's a
embarrassing to
man.
say the least. Yeah. But I want to put it out there. So to Shu's question, I just wanted to honestly answer Shu's question and say yes, they've caught us with this shit, and it's embarrassing, and I carry this to my grave. Okay.
No, that was not my question. I was asking the other way around. How many times has that happened? You caught their shit.
You want
But-
to have no part with this.
Because my
I didn't
dad,
bring this
Alright,
shit
I gotta
up.
pee, guys. I'll be back.
my dad got
If you told me my parents don't do it after they had their kids, I'd kind of believe it.
No, my dad got internet in the house, this modem shit, back when I was in 4th or 5th standard. And I wanted to play games. So I was like, I want to use this to play games. He's like, no, this is for my work. And I was like, that is such bullshit. Because he works in this ordnance factory where they don't use computers at all. It's all paperwork. I was like, yes, you need internet for your work. Okay. But he wouldn't let us use it. So, but one time I was just playing this installed game and I found his porn. He just left it on the desktop, dude. He didn't even bother to hide it.
Man, that's confidence. That's
Yes.
confidence.
No, but dude, do you guys want your minds to be blown? Let them all come back.
Okay,
This is
are
just
they
one-
related? Then no, thank you.
Alright, fuck, I can't wait. So there's this floppy disk, okay? And it's got nothing marked on it. So this is the time we're talking about floppy disk, which is for
1 MB. Yeah,
some
3.5 MB
1.4
or some
MB.
shit. Yeah.
1.44 MB. So this is not marked anything. So I just put it in, and there's a GIF of this businesswoman taking off her clothes. Okay, and I'm like, what the fuck? This was 4th or 5th. Okay.
Your dad has that on a floppy disk.
Yes.
Yeah, it was in a stack of floppy disks, and I'm like, this is the one. Hide this shit.
Did you tell him that?
Are you crazy?
No, that would have been fun. And you had immunity for life.
He thinks he has immunity, but he doesn't.
No, I'm. But
No, but
must have been-
you keep it. You keep that
I-
card in
I-
your pocket to use later if it can be used somewhere.
Now what? His dad will pull authority. But if he had been the bigger man at that point, his dad would be guilted to be the bigger man in every other
Wait,
situation
hold on.
he'll have.
I was in 4th or 5th. Okay, what do I say?
No.
No,
It's
hide this
impossible.
better.
No, but at that point, you're not supposed to know all these things.
What? There's a woman taking her clothes off, dude. What are you saying? You recognize boobs at least.
You'll have to, then you'll have to have the sex talk right then and there if you bring that up.
No.
I always look forward to one, never got it. I think we spoke about this last week.
Why the fuck did you look forward to one though?
I wanted to be informed.
You
Since I
expected
was a
your
kid.
family to normalize sex for you?
I know it was in vain, but I hoped. I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I hope.
Okay.
I was lucky that way.
I'm
I did
sorry.
get the
I'm
talk
sorry, but
when I required it.
you weren't that privileged. Dude.
I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know.
Like Shu, we weren't that privileged. So
No, don't be. It made, in the way I look at it, it made me sort of seek out more. So
yes, it makes you so much more sensitive to sex.
okay, I'm
It
sorry,
makes it
but
so much
status
more
quo for
enjoyable.
my kid, I'm going to have a talk. Hypothetically, 5 kids.
Fuck, okay.
I'm going to have a talk. That's the better alternative. We are making do
You're
with
gonna
what we
ruin it for your kids. Okay, fine.
have. I hope not.
Dude, we are in the comedy business. I'm sure we can come up with some fun way to have the talk.
No.
Sure.
The talk itself is basically saying fuck.
You want to make a skit out of a sex talk with your
Little,
child?
little bit of
It's
creativity.
not gonna go
Hey,
well, dude.
look at this. It's daddy and mommy, okay? You know how you were born? Just sit down on the couch. And we'll
Child
show you.
services will be there in an hour, dude.
Yeah.
No, this is the kind of shit that therapists are looking for when they're digging for information for years on the kids later on.
Oh, that's it. And she found the rosebud.
Right.
That
Right.
session would be eye-opening.
So if anyone's listening, did any of our listeners ever catch any of their parents' shit? Because I've literally never had even semblance of even catching them, making out.
No, I'm
You
not.
can't
I didn't
catch
see.
in your
something that's
life
not
was
happening.
like basically like it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
What is
I'd
that?
like to know. Because it's
You
bizarre.
can't catch something that is not happening, bro.
Yeah, that's been my default assumption. It's like, their obligation is.
Because I'm for sure can say that. dude,
No.
never
My
made out.
point. My point being, for Raj, it's forever gonna be like the taboo thing. Like it's forever gonna be exciting for him. Like so much more nuanced and like almost like fuck. Like this is wrong kind of a
I
thing.
don't
And that's
think
amazing.
exciting. I don't think exciting.
Yeah, I
is
don't
the
know
right
what you're
word
talking
here.
about. I'm a little concerned to ask.
No, but I have a funny story about this. So, because my mom and I were so close and we had the talk and everything, she thought that it was okay for the reverse for also to do. She started telling me stuff about her and that. I'm like, we are ending this shit right here. This is
Holy
where we
shit.
draw the line, okay?
Holy shit.
I don't
That
want
is
to hear
amazing,
this.
though. That's really cool.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not to mention the fact that she was a fucking therapist, but that's still amazing.
Yeah.
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 So what we are saying, Shu, is
And
like,
here we are, proud
bless.
son, texting 3-way to a group of two chicks.
yeah. What we are also saying, Shu, is God bless your sex
Question
life.
mark. You forgot the question mark.
Oh yeah, 3-way question mark.
Dude, you gotta take a shot when you see it, dude.
Not with just those words.
Not with how well you were equipped. Me taking a shot, sure. Well, that's funny.
But I had this family friend. So when he was in third or fourth, he used to call his mother his girlfriend. I'm like, okay, cool. He's a kid. Dude, this
What?
shit went on till 9, 10, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, get a grip. Like at house parties, they're calling each other girlfriend, boyfriend. He's coming, sitting on her lap when he's in 9.
What?
10. I'm like, what shit is happening?
I don't know what kind of stuff goes on in North India, but if it's in South India, they're gonna bitch slap the fuck out of you.
This is blowing my mind.
Yeah, this is a little casually disturbing.
And none of the other adults suggested therapy to any of these people.
And nobody, you guys were all like, fine, yeah, this is happening, yeah. Kuch bhi
Okay, I might
hota
be
hai.
exaggerating 9, 10, but yeah, we like till he was 6th, 7th at least.
Is nobody gonna pay me any credit for properly using Hindi?
That is true. It's kind of slipped under the net.
Hey,
job,
तुम्हारा
Shu.
क्या-
Cheers.
तुम्हारा नाम, I
You-
said,
what
kuch
did
bhi
you say?
hota hai.
कुछ भी-
Kuch hota hai, did you say?
Kuch bhi hota hai.
Kuch bhi hota hai, he said.
Fuck you guys.
That's enough. Cheers.
We already cheers, man. What the fuck?
This is the age old, yeah. Stu and his one strike cheers. And Amok totally missing the first cheers.
Yes.
Let's talk about some royalty. Harry and Meghan podcast. It's supposed
Everybody's
to be
getting
back.
into the podcast business, huh?
Everybody is getting into the podcast business, and
Carve yourself a digital space, 30 by 40.
even the royals want to get into the podcast business. Raj, okay, the Queen has spoken.
What does
to
that tell you
Spotify.
guys? We're on to something, is what has always been my point. Maybe
Queen-
we are sucking at it right now.
The Queen has said, "Please give me a channel, okay, for a couple of years, okay."
But even
Is that
Meghan
your
and-
dying queen or a British queen?
English Queen using her optimal low energy. Okay.
Optimal low energy.
That was her shouting.
The Queen is saying, "Please, Daniel, I need a show." Okay. But
See, this is the kind of shit that will get us cancelled. I'm telling you.
but Harry and Meghan have already had a podcast, all right? They're being paid millions, all right? I don't think anybody has ever actually listened to their podcast, honestly.
What's it about? What's their podcast about?
Exactly my question. Okay, what
I think they invited some people to speak with because, yeah.
but apparently they're popular and
I'm
they
sure
wanted
they have a decent viewership. There's so
Yeah.
many people follow the monarchy so closely. It's
Yeah, but it's also not the monarchy. It's about the fact that you said
Dude.
fuck you to the monarchy. You said, Grandma, you're the queen. I'm done with this. Harry saying like, I'm going to fucking LA and gonna be a normal American with like my wife, Meghan, okay? Fuck all you white guys, okay? My wife is like half black, okay? Like thanks for the fucking wedding ceremony. I'm done with this shit, George. Okay? You fucked with my mom and I'm done with this shit.
I mean, fair enough, but what is it? Why does it make him such a rebel though? Because he was not in line for squad.
Well, whatever, but at least he was the first one to say like fuck you to the royal family and said I'm getting out. That itself we got to acknowledge and give him
These
some credit.
discount bravery, I don't know how to feel about it.
But imagine you're Harry, dude. Okay, you've grown up.
What do you guys think? I mean, isn't it discount bravery?
I mean,
He
look
did
at
what he
this.
could, I would say.
He's whatever it is, he's giving up. Worst case scenario, everybody dies and he gets the throne. He's giving up on that. So that's all.
He's
No,
not
I
giving
mean,
up on
sure, it
shit.
must
he
be-
knows the lucrative. He'll have 4 or 5 marketing managers telling him the potential here versus potential there. Use it and get the fuck out, make some money.
Yeah, I mean, it's hyped in the media a little bit,
Yeah.
but it may still have been a challenging decision for him.
But whatever you guys say, I'm a fan of Harry, okay?
I don't give no shits about any celebrity.
I
I'm a
think we're
fan of
discrediting. I think we're discrediting Meghan's part here.
And Meghan's part as well. My God, what a woman she is. Like, to have gone through so much of fucking like pressure like that, and she spoke about in front of Oprah. She just said, "I'm suicidal. You know, I was suicidal for so many months. I have everything, like this royal status. Like, I have everything. I'm suicidal. I want to kill myself. Like, to come from that fucking situation and say fuck you to the guys like this. I don't believe. Look, I was a normal actress hanging out with normal fucking people. Okay, I've got a black mom and a white dad, and like I don't get none of this. My fucking crime was to fall in love with your fucking son, and he happens to be royal. Fuck you guys. So she does deserve a lot of credit. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure. But why does I kind of
Why are we
I
discussing
kind of
that,
get a
yeah.
feeling that you're saying that and countering my point. Both our points are true, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, but look, I'm a fan of like what they fucking did to like get out and like to sort of focus on what they want to be doing. That
Sure.
I have appreciation,
But,
and I cannot cast judgment on the fact that okay, because Harry was not in line, he had this.
No negative points for either of them in my books. Does that make it clearer?
Yeah, let
I
them do
don't
whatever
have-
it is they do.
Yeah,
Fine.
and if they're doing good, sure. But I don't want to like just lose myself in the romantic notion of, oh, look, they're like sacrificing all this. They're
Or
heroes.
revolutionary or anything.
Oh,
I
fuck
don't
the
really
romance
buy that.
about this. Yes.
I don't really buy that.
Yeah, fuck the romance about this. Yeah. I mean, they're privileged enough, dude, but they did something that's right.
Yeah, good for them.
Deb, give us some more insight about their podcast. What are they doing?
I don't know.
Let a
I
man
haven't heard of
scratch
it.
in peace.
I just know that they fucking got paid 18 million for one episode.
18 million
What?
pounds.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing this. What the hell?
Why, dude? Why? Why do you do this?
I had to. I mean, every cell in my body wanted it.
All right, that was good, Deb. Thank you so much for your information. You do so much for this podcast, bro. Honestly. I want to talk about Winter Olympics for some time, guys.
Dude, that's the active managerial review right now. Like, he got to fire, bro.
I am.
I am not coming up with squad next session. Dude. Let this guy figure it out.
You know I love you. Okay.
He doesn't do one bit of work on the notes.
I want to talk about Winter Olympics. Okay. I'm gonna go right out there. Okay. I don't care if I'm like controversial right now. I love Olympics. Okay.
Fuck Winter
Cancel me. Fine. Guys, cancel me. I love Olympics. Okay. Those 5 rings intertangled. Oh shit. I'm feeling something.
But why? How does he
My
make
balls are tingling.
everything so disgusting and suspicious?
But here's the punchline.
Yeah, butts
Sure.
don't help.
Winter Olympics. I'm like, god damn. They got a gold medal for this? Sweeping?
Oh yeah, they what is that
My
game
maid
called?
has been doing
Shuffling
this shit
something.
for 20 years. And all she's gotten
Curling.
Curling.
racist abuses.
So ridiculous sports dude they have in Winter
know.
Olympics. That is true.
God damn. He's a national hero? Fuck. I should call my Mexican guy and say, thank you for your services. You're a
Hey,
shitty cleaner.
They're using their life's entire energy in rubbing that floor with the mop, and the other guy is pushing this one slow.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. And I just like when they slide like this, you know, in slow motion and say, yeah, right, left. Like as if something crazy is gonna happen. Dude, I swear to you guys, I swear. Highlights on NBC for this curling is like 5 minutes. And 2 minutes I'm asleep in the night. Like I watched this curling to say, right, left. Fuck, amazing. I'm starting to get a dream. Right, left. It's the fucking highlights. Okay?
Worst part is the whole thing is moving like 1 inch here or there. That's it.
Exactly. I don't even know the rules. And everyone's like started clapping. Fuck. What happened?
Wait, what is the game though?
It's curling. You're supposed to move granite. Okay? You push the
Yeah,
granite
so-
and you're supposed to move the other people's granite
This is on
around
ice.
circle.
And there are round circles at the end of the stretch of the rectangle, and you have
Okay.
to get
You're
the
following
thing
this?
you have to get the granite to stop it. You have to like slide it, and you have to stop it in between the circles. Okay.
It's like have you guys played the bar game where you have these small stones on this, like where there's sand and you push it and you knock out the other? It's kind of like that but on snow. All right, we don't know the complete
On ice.
rules, but end of the day there's some winner. Okay, you're supposed to move this shit. And anyways, the point I want to make is
No, but sports like skiing or skate, like snowboarding, would be more fun to watch. They would have that also, right, in Winter Olympics.
yeah, they do. That's kind of fun is an overstatement.
What do you guys
but
feel about all that, by the way? That
Fascination.
whole Russian 15-year-old doping scandal?
What Russian 15-year-old?
Oh my god. So the Russian figure skating gold, women's gold, goes to this 15-year-old. I
Okay.
forget her name. So she gets the medal. She gives the performance of her life.
Was this the girl who had pneumonia and performed and got the gold or something?
No, I don't know about pneumonia, but maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I don't know.
Or was it a different
But
person?
she set a record for the number of quadruple spins in the air or some shit like
Okay.
Quadruple. So essentially, 4 times 360.
Yes. Quadro. I know.
Yeah.
I know what
That's
that's
what a
She's
quadruple
insane.
spin.
And Priyanka and I, we were
Thank you
actually
for that.
watching. We were actually watching it on YouTube, and the thing is mesmerizing. That lady is so fucking talented.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then few days later, news comes out that she tested positive for some doping shit. Some substance that's banned in the contraband list is in her system. They found
Yeah.
it. All
She's got
defense
some
is-
sort of an accelerant, some support system.
No, there's no mention of what the effect is. It's a contraband. It's in your body. It's you
Really?
failed doping test.
Because
That's
if you
what's
tell
out
me
there.
as an Olympic regulatory guy that she was on pot, I say, fuck, give her a double gold. Okay? I'm serious. If you tell me, fuck, she was drunk as fuck, 3 goals to this woman for breaking the
No,
record.
dude, these guys work when Olympics.
Yeah, I mean,
goes, all of this
doping.
becomes from your central nervous system. It's your
Their
fundamental
doping is
act.
different.
Yeah, like some sort of
For them,
amphetamine.
it's such a basic act for them that even if they're drunk out of their minds, as long as they're free, maybe that helps them. So anything could work in their favor.
Yeah, but for the sake of argument, we're talking about something that's amphetamine, some upper.
No,
something
no,
that
no. It wasn't
makes
an
you
upper
more clear.
nothing. It was actually a
So-
very sketch drug that was found, which does basically nothing. It's some medication for something. So her defense is, I switched my meds with my grandpa. But because she's 15, she comes under this juvenile bucket for the Olympic laws. So she's still not banned from competing in future events. So here
But they took
this
her gold
lady,
back.
the final announcements has not been done yet. So
Oh.
Interesting.
this lady was allowed to participate in Canada when she had an active doping failure, and she won there.
Look, I want Olympics to say, do whatever the fuck of drugs you want, okay? We just want a clear
What?
winner. Okay?
What?
Because doping and Olympics is like a long motherfucking game show, okay? For hundreds of years, people
But
are
think
doping
of what you're
and
saying,
winning
Amol.
these fucking scenes.
I would say that if it's like humanitarian causes don't really bother me
Steroids
that much.
in bodybuilding. Raj, you're saying, fuck, this guy took steroids. Oh fuck.
No,
Like,
but at this level of competition, if you just let them do it, they'll kill themselves. You'll have so many deaths when the events are happening.
yeah, but I'm sure that's not what their point of argument is. Their point of argument is competition. You have an advantage.
Yeah, it's about who comes up with a better synthetic drug. So it still will be a competition of the sciences and the athletes.
Yeah. Okay.
Purely competition wise, it will be proper.
Look, I
Yeah,
say.
your nerds versus our nerds and your athletes versus our athletes. Let go.
Look, you know what Russia is thinking.
Colombia
You know what
will win
Putin
the
is
Olympics.
thinking? Yeah, Putin is thinking.
Lines after lines before the race.
Putin is thinking. I'm proud of you, girl. Niyat. She's saying
That's no.
amazing.
That means no.
He's saying no. Okay, for the Olympics, he's saying Niyat. Guys, I'm proud of her.
Oh my god. I can't believe we listen to this guy.
Oh my god.
Look, Russian doping scene is not the new scene. Okay, Russians have been doping.
No,
for a
what do you
long
guys
time.
think about this lady getting away with it, this girl?
Siri, please shut the fuck up. God.
Away with it. Yeah, these rules are very loosey-goosey from what I understand.
Wait, to complete the story, the Olympic decision right now is if she ends up winning any of the top 3 places, gold, silver, bronze, they're going to cancel the award, the medal giving ceremony for that event.
What?
Yeah,
That's the solution.
What's the point of that?
that's the solution right now.
Just give the silver person the gold.
Yeah.
So
what are
you're
you
like,
guys
screw
thinking
this
of?
girl's effort, but she tested negative. Fuck everything else.
No, I'm saying give her the double gold, okay? But if they don't want to follow that policy, then give the next person the fucking gold, okay? You don't have to hide your fucking gold medal and just go back and repurpose this for the next 4
How about
years.
someone who actually has an opinion?
Yeah.
The next clean person gets the medal, dude.
Yeah, like they could just eliminate her and then have the other rankings be as is.
No, but you're holding her guilty at this point.
Yeah.
But is she guilty or is she not guilty?
I'll ask her and tell. Well, how would I know, dude?
In the news.
Dude, her defense is
Exactly,
she
right? That's the
switched
thing.
her
Yeah.
meds with
Public
her
opinion
grandpa.
of
Which
saying
news
not
are you going to
public.
trust?
No, but her defense is she switched her meds with her grandpa. So
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know the story. We have no reliable information to judge this then.
As a public ear, this is all you'll get. Code of public opinion, this is way more than enough for a jury to pass a verdict.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, guys, she did the first quadruple spin, okay? Let her pass.
which is 4 times
Not the
360
first
minus.
quadruple spin, the number of quadruple spins during her performance.
She
That
did
was
the
highest.
most quadruple spins,
Correct.
guys, okay? Whatever the fat ass that you got, you Olympic judge, you try doing that. Okay? That's what I'm gonna say. But coming back, guys, Winter Olympics. What fascinates me, is every time I switch on Winter Olympics, the next 4 years, every single time I've switched on Winter Olympics, I'm like, Swear to God, I'd never seen this fucking game before. They come up with fucking new ass games. It feels like, okay? They've come up with this entirely fucking new game every time this Winter Olympics is going on. And I'm like, fine, I've seen Luge before, okay? You like sleep on this fucking whatever metal.
Did you say
cast. Luge, not Luge.
What the fuck is Luge?
Luge.
Luge is very
Luge
good.
is a game where you kind of like go around a track of like it's like made of ice, and you say, okay, how fast you can go around this track. You're like sleeping on this kind of metal piece, and like it's like rolling. Okay, Luge. Okay.
Yeah.
But this year I'm
never
seeing
heard of
like
that.
fuck. Yeah. Okay. Google Luge. Okay. Now this year I see the same as Luge. There's like missionary Luge. There's like doggy luge. Okay, they're different sports. Like sleeping like this and going is one sport. Like on top is another sport, and then sitting in this car is another sport. 69 luge. Okay, now in this luge you suck your own balls and like see how fast you go. Like, and I'm like, fuck! I swear to God, I've not seen these kind of competitions before. So it fascinates
What is
me.
a luge?
Luge is like going around a track, okay? Like this track is
It's a race around the track.
It's like if you lie on a sled and you go around a track. Really.
So it's ice. It's on
It's
ice.
ice.
Yeah, ice. Yeah,
okay, winter.
and it's curved like this. Okay, so you can't escape it.
You can't escape it. And people have
Or you
died
can't
before
escape the
on
track.
this.
Okay.
And people have because once you've hit certain amount of inertia, once you've hit certain amount of momentum, you can't stop it.
You just slip about. Okay.
Yeah, and people have died doing this. All right, but Olympics said, look, it's amazing. You're gonna have 3 variations of this. One going in this fucking fat ass. They call it the dragon. Okay, to sit. You got to push your own fucking like
Because
sort
it
of
was in
like this-
China, guys. Come on.
yeah, they call it the dragon. You push your own fucking vehicle and then you jump on it, sit on it, and you kind of maneuver the thing and
Like
then
a
you go.
dragon. Makes
Like a
sense.
dragon. Like a dragon.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
This
I can't think of any other dragon.
Sounds like a normal sport to me.
But
yeah,
did
this
Khaleesi get the gold or what?
Oh my god, what is
Khaleesi, what is happening? Khaleesi didn't get the gold, dude. No, all she got was the D, and she was happy with that.
The JD,
Yeah, the giant D.
not giant.
J for giant people?
God, guys, I'm telling you, one of these days on our next live stream, I'm going to get that English paper when we'll go over it page by page.
Yes, I want to see
The
it.
stuff of museums. I'm telling you.
You know what? If you do have that English paper, I think we should go one of these sessions.
I'm a little scared to search, but I'll search.
I'm fucking more scared to like see how humiliated I am.
I am very excited for this project.
Okay, and we should get your fucking paper as well. Okay, I'm gonna look that up as well. Unfortunately, that wasn't photographed, but yeah, you using your fancy words in 9th grade saying fucking grievances. And
You never let that go.
I swear to God, my brother and like, what the fuck does it mean, grievances? And who has this fucking? Who does he think he is to use such a word like this? And fucking essays, grievances. Like fuck you, asshole, for making us look bad. It's relative grading, you know that, right?
Wait, so you don't know the meaning of the word, so you don't even know if he used it correctly.
Dude, we don't know shit in 8th grade. Fuck the meaning of this word grievances. We're just mesmerized like this long word has been used in this, and he has got 9 out of 10 on this fucking essay, and like he stopped English for the entire fucking class, and I'm like, he's supposed to be your friend, dude. Like we failed and he topped, and like imagine the embarrassment there.
I know they're complimenting me, but it doesn't feel that way. Whenever he says grievance,
They hate you from the bottom of their guts, dude. Their grievances are legitimate.
We distinctly remember showing this to like our mom. Like, mom, see, like this is like the paper. Like this guy got the highest marks. Like, and we're like, just all the entire family came and like they're looking at the paper. Like, I swear to God, okay, my dad wasn't present, but my mom, we dissecting your paper because we are ashamed. Like we have never failed a class for our. I was telling just Deb actually. I was telling Deb like we come from a family of overachievers, right? Like extremely competitive. We came like my brother was like number 1 in class, first grade, number 1 in class, second grade. I was number 1 in third grade. So like this is so shoo like the thing that fascinates is like after 7th grade we went to this better school with like which had like superior language, and like for the first time we have flunked a subject, okay, which is English. For the first time we are embarrassed out of our fucking minds, and like
You guys really coped with that well, though.
Sharat, Akshay, and I. Three out of the 4 people, and Raj. Okay, all 3 of us have flunked miserably, and the only like 5 people have flunked, and 3 of us are right there. And Raj has got the highest marks in English. So imagine this. And look, I cannot thank Raj enough to like for what he did. Honestly, like he made us so comfortable. This is how much it means to us, dude, that we actually remember this. You can't imagine, Shu. Like he made us so comfortable.
Well.
He made us so comfortable where he said, like, after the canteen scene, he said, dude, fuck English, bro. Like, who cares? Like, he said this. And, like, that, I can never thank him more for that. Like, he almost, like, fucking normal. Because we were embarrassed, bro. Like, the first subject that we ever flunked in this new school, you know? And we consider ourselves
to be... as a slide, dude.
Why the fuck it is? But
he was being sarcastic, maybe.
But his intention,
remember.
But his intention was to make us feel better. Like he took us to the canteen, all 3 of us, and like, dude, who gives a fuck about this? Like plenty of people fucking flunk, and like this is nobody cares. Like he said something along the lines, and like fuck, like we kind of feel better coming from the guy who scored the fucking highest. Like, cause honestly, we were embarrassed as fuck. But anyways, we begged this guy to say, dude, give us the paper, and we want to analyze this. We take it to the house, right? Like all 3 of us are like looking at this as a monumental, like it's in the museum, like as an artifact. Like, oh fuck, 94. Like this is our paper, because we all got like 32 or something, and like it's like completely like shambles or whatever. Like we're like, oh fuck, look at this. Like there's grievances in this. Like that's amazing.
It's grievances, dude. It's not grievances.
Whatever the fuck it is, but I swear to God,
like, to this day he's complaining about it, and he's just pronouncing it wrong the entire time.
We were enamored so much, and you know.
Mic drop.
Fuck.
You
enamored your grievances.
Enamored. Yeah.
My glass actually says I survived my daughter's wedding, and it's got the wedding date.
What?
Wow.
What?
It was supposed to be a gift for Priyanka's dad, but we forgot to give it.
He's drinking out of it. Wow. So this was to give to them when they came over last month.
Yeah. No, we got it earlier. It's been in our house for like 8 months or something now. But yeah, we've been forgetting to give it. We've had plenty of opportunity with people traveling and them coming. Both sets.
So can I do the typical Indian thing, Raj?
I didn't think you needed my permission, but sure, dude.
No. So you're coming in April, right?
Uh-huh.
Get me a PS5 now.
Yeah.
Take mine. Honestly, I'll send mine. I'm done with gaming. Honestly, I feel like I'm so weird playing games.
Yeah, you guys work out a good deal, sure. There, live podcast transaction.
Do you think I'm gonna charge a penny when I'm giving something to them? No. Fuck no.
Oh, Deva pays in other ways, he's saying.
He pays in other ways. Okay.
Diligent note taking.
Yeah. I love this man. I'm not gonna charge in form of fucking cash. Okay. But yeah, let me look up if I can buy another PlayStation for you, PS5. All right. Okay. You said it on podcast. I'll try to hook you up.
I thought you're giving him his.
At the very least, I'm gonna send you an Xbox Series X.
Don't give me an Xbox.
Because I'm trying to get that
he
shit
went
away.
from giving him his PS5 to give him a random lower model of an Xbox.
It's next gen. Show if you don't know, Series
It's
S.
next gen.
It's next gen.
If
Yeah,
it's
it's
next
a lower
gen,
model.
how do you have it now?
It's a lower model of next gen, but it's next gen.
What the fuck does that even mean?
No, but I'll try to hook you up, dude. Don't worry
No,
about
but
this.
I can pay for the PS5.
Fine, $500. Uh, I'll try to hook you up. Don't worry about this.
Cool.
Okay, I am the one traveling. Whatever
Yeah,
you guys
exactly.
work out.
Oh,
I'm out
fuck
of
yeah!
this.
Why did I even come into the conversation, Raj? Try to hook this man up, Raj. Fuck you.
I was till you butted in. I was.
No, but he wants to send his PS5. I'm okay with that, guys.
Yeah. I think that's a good offer.
If
Yeah,
you're
but
done
how-
with gaming,
How are we gonna play against each other if I don't have a PS5?
Wait. If people are donating things, can I get a Windows laptop, please?
why do you want a Windows
Dude,
laptop? You
sure,
bought
I'll
a
slap
Play Age of
you.
Empires, man.
Okay.
Argument for every scale of the gamer crowd.
I was looking up how much I might get for my old laptop if I sold it for parts. And after putting all of the information in, the browser told me the cash value of your laptop is $0.
$0.
Sounds about right. We'll recycle it for you for free. Don't worry about
Yes,
this.
that's the
the
most
Apple marketing.
condescending-
Yeah. Don't worry about this. We'll recycle it for
Yeah,
you.
I'm like, fuck you, Apple. Whenever I see that,
Yeah. Bro, recycle. I thought I was gonna throw this in the trash. Yeah, thanks for recycling this.
Hey, but there is a difference with lithium, dude.
That's, yeah.
You gotta recycle that shit.
Karnataka
Insane.
law. Okay.
That can
Karnataka
suck my
law
dick for all I care, but you recycle
has-
your laptop batteries, please.
Karnataka has passed this hijab law where it's
Dude,
made.
Karnataka is becoming a weird place. Like it's becoming this petri dish for BJP to do pass weird laws and weird
Yeah.
interim orders.
It's bizarre what's happening.
It went to the Karnataka High Court and they said, yeah, you have to follow the rules of the school. Everybody has to wear uniforms. You cannot wear hijabs or any other religious flags or like any other stuff. Take it away, Deb. Please.
Yeah, so I mean, so to set the context, here's what happened. Okay, January 2022, there was this public college in where was this? Public college in Udupi. Okay, where 6 female Muslim students, they wanted to wear hijab and go to the college. I mean, they had a uniform.
They said, look, they said no, and then they said, okay, we'll wear the uniform and we'll wear the burqa.
Yeah, so the
burqa on
college
top of
did
it.
not allow them. The college did not allow them. And then they said, okay, we'll wear the dupatta as hijab. That also the college didn't allow. And then they petitioned to the court and it went to Karnataka High Court.
Mhm.
And High Court has passed an interim order saying that restrained all students, regardless of their religion or faith, from wearing saffron shawls, scarves, hijab, religious flags. So you have saffron shawls, which is for the Hindus who are protesting against the Muslims wearing hijab, which doesn't make sense at all. I mean, if they don't want them wearing hijab, why are you wearing saffron shawls?
Right.
Then you have scars. I mean, I
Right.
don't know. I think for the hill people, and then
The
you have
hill
hijab
people.
for the Muslim ones,
Oh, okay.
and religious flags for the absolute lunatics who want to wear religious flags to college. So this is what they have passed as an interim order.
Yeah.
So I mean, what about the Sikhs, dude? They wear turbans on their head. That is also religious. So you gonna ban them also or not? Or do they get
That's-
away with it?
That's outrageous. Sure, what do you have to say for that?
I missed the first part of the story. What are we talking about?
Hijabs are banned, but I think they didn't say like.
As soon as we start going down this lane of banning this and that, it's problematic.
But look, apparently you and I both were in school and like the Sikhs could wear the turbans and everything, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the High Court of Karnataka said no religious argument or ornaments or like religiously related dress can be allowed. Only school uniforms can be worn.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. Then they can argue how about tikas then?
How about
Hey, good
saris?
point,
Man?
good point.
How about saris?
They're gonna say sorry.
Sorry, saris, yes. How about teachers wearing saris? Yeah,
It's a
are,
slippery
right?
slope. It's a slippery slope to go down on. Completely unnecessary.
yeah, but the chief ministers and all the ministers, they're backing this up and they're saying yes.
Yeah, because
up.
that they're saying because this is what the status quo is.
What is that?
What do you
have to
mean? What the status quo is?
So he's saying the uniform has been in place for 30 years and this has not come up. Let it be like that. That is what BJP is saying. That's what. Are you getting my point?
No. They used to be able to wear hijabs, right? If they want.
Right now, if they want, they
No.
can wear it, right? No.
That's what I thought,
can't.
dude. But apparently they're saying, look, like we didn't have an issue with this. You cannot do this.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is the 6 female students saying that we want to wear hijab was breaking the status quo. Okay.
Okay.
The status quo was it was not allowed.
Oh,
Because I mean,
okay.
just think about your own schools. I mean,
Yeah, that
private
is
or
true.
public. Nobody wore hijab or a burqa over the uniform, right?
Joseph, they did.
In college, I think I've
Even
seen.
College
in
they did.
college, in college they did.
Dude,
In
our
college they
college-
did when you did
hijabs
not
they did.
have it, when you didn't have a uniform, but where you had a uniform, they never wore over the uniform, right?
I see the
In
loophole.
school, oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But the point that we are trying to make, Raj and Shu, is like, to Shu's point, it is a slippery slope because we have always had Sikh people wearing turbans even in school. And how can you just say all like religious stuff you cannot wear when like selectively you're choosing one or the other? And like this,
Yeah, because
it is indeed a slippery
in-
slope because like
in
whatever the fuck that
essence-
you wear will be considered like fucking religious, like saris, for example, teachers wearing it, and also the joke here.
Okay,
or the
sari
comedic
is not
humor here
religious.
is,
Okay,
like,
first of all.
Yeah, first of all, why quote
Sari is not religious.
It's just
So,
cultural.
and secondly,
No, but like
in
yeah,
essence,
turbans and
in
hijabs.
essence, a turban and hijab is the same thing, like the same purpose of hiding your hair. So, if you're saying yes to one, you have to say yes to the other.
No, but I mean, see, from a religious point of view, it makes sense. But there are also practical security aspects to it. Like under a burqa and a hijab, like, it's a school, and you don't even know somebody could easily just come in or anything, right? In college,
Yeah.
usually like students are older, they can take care of things better.
I never
But
thought
in
of that.
school, if you're
True.
covering their face, you have no oversight over what's going on.
No, but which adult is going to dress up as a kid from school wearing a burqa and come to? That's pretty
Yeah,
Who's for,
so-
for 10th,
what's
11th, and
the-
12th? No,
what's
like
the
even
argument here?
kids from other school, maybe. Kids from other school can sneak in though.
No, but that's not the point. Of course, you can just show your face saying you're the student of the school, but you're not allowed to wear burqa. Okay.
I never thought about it that way. I don't know. It's a more nuanced issue than I was ready for.
Yeah. So there are practical aspects as well as religious aspects.
But the country is secular, right? It's supposed to be secular.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess it shouldn't be enforced. More
Yeah,
I think about it.
It is being enforced. That's the problem. High Court is saying.
I guess status quo does need some change. If you're claiming to be a secular country, I'm sure. I mean, if living by the constitution is what it should be, then
No,
No,
these
but
people-
dude, I think when it comes to the uniform, again we have this thing for the Sikhs and for the Muslims, it should be allowed, and it should be amended to reflect in the uniform. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not married to this concept of no, the uniform should be upheld or whatnot. If in the paradigm of the other like security concerns and everything, you can fit the
Yeah.
burqa in, then for
I'm not
religious
saying
equality,
burqa.
you should
Burqa
do
and
it.
hijab is different. Shu.
What is hijab?
Hijab is just the head
head
covering.
covering.
Just the head covering, but you can see the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, I mean there are two types of hijab now, which is one is face covered and one is. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
what
called
I'm saying. But if there are no
Yeah.
like security concerns or whatever, and you can fit that in, then
Yeah.
should be equivalent.
Yeah.
I don't think
the-
it should be a hard rule that's enforced. That kind
Yeah.
of goes against the fundamental concept.
So the point is these
If
Muslim girls.
look, another
they-
kid student, another school kid can walk in. Yeah, another school kid can walk in wearing your school's uniform. I mean,
And
sure,
he's
you're free to-
learning. God damn. Okay, it's a crime. He's
Look,
fucking.
there is more issues than just pure learning. Let's not
Yeah,
get idealistic here.
Okay.
There are issues where there are boy-girl issues. There's social issues. There's so many red flags among.
Yeah.
So regulation should be there. Some sort of authority oversight should be there. But
Hmm.
just like you have your visual cues, now you have your auditory cues. Come up with a system where you have a vocal attendance every day.
Hmm.
I don't know. It can be managed, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it can be managed. Like as long as people are aware and they know how to manage it, they should not explicitly act against it.
As
Yeah,
far-
I don't
as far
think
as-
this people government should be getting into personal people.
Otherwise,
disrespect.
we'll become like a Hindu
Totalitarian.
extremist country. The
Yeah,
exact
or
opposite
call
of
yourself what you
Pakistan.
are. Correct. Call yourself what you are. This is
Yeah,
a Hindu
doesn't make it
extremist
any
school.
better.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's where we are heading because the Supreme Court denied wearing and allowing these girls, Muslim girls who are wearing hijabs. They said, follow the fucking policy of the school and wear the uniforms and nothing else, or you're done with.
Yeah, then
But
put
that's an
under
interim
like
order.
example is my school should be here like Delhi Public School, like be like this or don't be here, like right under the title. If I'm still choosing to go there, that's up to me. But it shouldn't be under it's a uniform everybody should follow. But we are a school. This is a place of learning. Don't make it about some notion-based issue.
And
Yeah.
why are you even picking this battle? This is not even fucking, you know, the most helpful shit that we need anyway.
Fuck that, but it's hard for those 6 Muslim women, Muslim girls, and whoever else wants to practice whatever.
No, exactly what I'm
Confusing.
saying. Why is the government or like the fucking people who have the power picking this battle? Let them fucking be.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not disturbing anybody and even there are no negative aspects to it, then for the sake of maintaining the integrative
go.
uniform and whatnot makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. But again, coming back to the fact that they said any sort of religious thing cannot be like entertained or whatever, goes back to our school, Raj. We went to Sindhi High School, okay? And I was telling that when we were prepping this, we were made to fucking recite the Bhagavad Gita
Every
every
fucking day.
morning, and we didn't even know what was happening until we looked back and said, remember, it was like compulsory for us to buy this
Damn.
book and like read the Sanskrit in a form of crowd, and we didn't even know what was happening. And like,
But you guys didn't have any clue as to what it meant, right? So relax.
no,
No, but think of
That's
what is
not-
actually happening. Like you're forcing like Muslims, Christians, whoever.
It's a forced agenda. Yeah.
It's so bizarre. Now that you think it, that's totally true, Amog. I've never thought about it.
yeah.
No, but it
We were
happens
made-
everywhere.
We were made to carry these
No,
tiny
no, it
books.
doesn't happen
and-
No, the
everywhere.
thing
No,
that's
I mean-
blowing my mind right now is how normalized it is in my head. And
Yeah.
now that I'm like looking at it with some sort of like insight, it's yeah.
No, but it depends on what kind of school it is. Like, if you go to a Christian missionary school, then obviously you'll read a lot more about Bible, and their moral studies will be oriented that way.
As long as I can choose not to. Sure, it's easily available, accessible. All that is power to me, power to them.
Dude, wait, these Christian schools, they make you learn the Bible?
Yeah,
They
make
don't
it
make
such
you
as-
learn the Bible, but they've picked up stories from there.
I've
Your
been in a
moral
Christian
studies.
school.
Yeah. Your
It's like
moral studies are
before
all.
Sindhi, I was in Joseph's.
And they made you recite some stuff. from
Yes.
the
Bible
Bible.
verses, yeah.
Yes.
This is
And your
sweet,
morning
bro.
prayers were also somewhat
Yeah,
around
yeah.
that.
We
Yeah.
had to go visit some pope or whatever father. We kept calling everyone father.
Are you serious right
Yeah,
now?
we had to go just like follow his feet every morning, just get his blessing. Whenever you've not submitted your homework, go get a blessing. I was like, fuck no.
Our,
Fuck.
our functions
Yeah.
used to be in a church.
Oh yeah, all the school gatherings were in like some
In a
giant
church.
church over a swimming pool.
And the reality is, you and I didn't even know what was happening. We were like, this is how it's supposed to be done, I guess.
I don't know. I always felt weird, but it allowed me.
Yeah.
The
We always
benefits
did
I got
feel-
out of just doing a simple act was too much. This school had the best state-funded cricket team, so
Yeah.
that was the only driver for me at
Yeah.
that point in my life.
Yeah. So AK, we didn't give a fuck, and like also, but we
If
were
you were
kind-
on the cricket team, you were like, you didn't have to do assignments, dude. Fuck writing exams, passing exams. Like C
Oh,
grade, B
Jesus.
grade is guaranteed.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck, I never thought about this, dude. Like, because I was always in a private school, so we never had these Bhagavad Gita or Bible studies or whatever.
Yeah, all school,
Sindhi
whichever
was a private school.
whichever party is funding
No,
the
but
school will
it's-
have their agenda.
Yeah,
It was a private school, yeah.
it's fucked up.
That's exactly what I was telling Deb. I was so happy that we even fucking made it to the school because of all the entrance exam. This was the least of our fucking concern. Oh, you want me to read this thing in a group? Who the fuck cares? Okay, like I'm just happy that you even admitted me to the fucking school where like some semi-intelligent kids are there and we're getting decent. That's exactly my point, Raj. Like I completely. Please recharge headset. I completely. That's what I'm getting in my ear. But I completely agree with you. But like, looking back though, bro, doesn't it feel cultish as fuck?
Yeah, very. I still can't believe I didn't realize the scope of this back then. It's kind of
In
embarrassing.
private schools, we did not have it though. Yeah, they were.
These are private schools, man. What do you
No,
say?
but it's still,
North,
it's
we didn't
still
have that.
an agenda.
Yeah.
It's still the Sindhi, which is an ethnic group.
Ah,
So they have their own religious overtones.
Yeah.
I'm saying like a proper private school, like APJ or DPS.
Yeah.
DPS we didn't have. Yeah, that's true. DPS we didn't have to say anything religious.
Yeah.
But it was Muslim owned.
But there you go. We looked up the population ratio in Bangalore and Karnataka. Both of them 13% Muslims in Karnataka, 13% Muslims in Bangalore, 80% Hindus in Karnataka, 80% Hindus in Bangalore. And yeah, I mean, you would like to think whatever the fuck you like to think as a liberal, but yeah. Minorities.
And the
Yeah.
scary part is BJP is like a beta roller. Karnataka is like a beta roller for BJP, and then they want to do the whole country.
They don't they? Isn't Modi
Anyways.
BJP?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they'll make India a Hindu extremist country.
yeah.
Oh,
We'll just become anti-Pakistan basically. That's all our identity will come
So
down.
what is the solution then, guys?
Expanding the story, United States of America and Pakistan came and said, "This is bullshit. We don't agree with it."
No, but fuck all that. Let's tackle our usual. We are good at ranting about shit. That's been our usual model of approaching a problem. What do you think is the solution? Because I literally can't think of one. I can't consciously vote for Congress if I was voting in India, back in India. But
Or can you consciously over BJP?
now BJP, I can't. Nor can I consciously live with what BJP is doing.
Yeah, so we fucked.
Yeah, both have the different kind of faults. Basically, this two-party system has fucked us.
It's not a two-party
No,
system.
it's not a
though in
two-party
India.
system in India. That's the thing. It's multi-party system.
The thing is, options are
No,
very
for
less. Because,
Practical purposes,
I mean,
it has become a
you know-
two-party system.
the Singapore Prime Minister pointed it out in his argument in Parliament, in Singapore Parliament, saying that half of Indian MPs have criminal allegations against them.
I was trying to
So-
explain this to Deb,
Yeah.
Raj, that it's prerequisite. It has to be part of the job description for CMs of Karnataka. You should have gone to jail at least once.
I actually agree. No, realistically looking at it, I don't think few MPs, MLAs, everybody looks. I don't think nobody will be case free. I'd be surprised if there's a person.
Yeah.
or two.
I mean, some of them are also, agenda based, but whatever.
I've seen my parents also interact with a few of these in Karnataka, at least people in power. Dude, the sort of shit they do and get away with that doesn't even come to light, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And here we are surprised about what you actually read in the media. It's bizarre. Cheers.
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 So no solution then.
AAP
They are
is a
hopelessly fucked. Is that what we are implying?
I mean, yeah, because the funding is coming from biased sources for the schools.
Sure.
But at
for the
least
schools.
for a lot of schools, but at least government schools should basically teach you the basics of all the religions and teach about
What
tolerance.
school
basically.
should not teach you about religion, bro?
No, but that's how
School should teach everything.
our rights and wrongs right now are defined by religion, dude. What is right and what is wrong? Because man does not follow other man's rules. We all need a higher figure to have set these rules for us to follow them.
Wait, this is
Are
your
you saying
personal
for the
opinion, or are you
common-
saying this is how it should be?
Are you saying this for the common people or what? What are you saying?
No, right now, how the legal setup has been set up, laws
Legal setup doesn't have any.
They tie morality with it because because otherwise people will just be, there would always be somebody who's arrogant enough to say, I'm not going to follow these rules who's been set by somebody else.
Fuck, I mean rules. Fuck explicit rules. But human beings have lived long enough to see what is pro for coexistence and what is a con. And why
Yeah.
can't we collectively use what we are seeing as list of pros we'll all follow? Why have we don't need religious systems right now, this day and age.
Yeah.
But it cannot
Exactly.
change easily. I'm saying right now it's ingrained in the system. I'm
fuck
talking
that.
about the current situation. It will take us many generations to move away from this. It's not something that you can do easily.
3 generations at the least.
It's a shame if you
Yeah.
ask me. It's a fucking
Because as a species, we have so much variation and so many different thoughts, and we have such capacity for arrogance that somebody will always want to outdo the others and start his own shit.
Hmm.
Like we've been having, like Hitler.
Capacity for arrogance. Yeah, I like that.
Was Hitler a religious man?
Kinda, yeah, I think. He had his belief
Yeah.
systems. Yeah. And it was about race, guys.
That's where they got the Aryan race or whatever argument from.
I don't think he was religious. He was
Actually,
more
we're never
for
gonna get in
his-
trouble for this. Holocaust was about race.
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Oh, I'm saying
That's the pill they sold.
We
All
are
the
asking religious.
public
You guys are on
foundations.
race. To Deba's
He-
point,
he
Deba is talking about
had a-
religious.
I'm saying I don't think religiously. I mean, Adolf was religiously motivated. I think it was more from a standpoint of a race thing where he saw his ethnic group, the people of Germany, to be the number one race. I mean, that is what it had a loose
The Aryan
correlation
race.
in a sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the Aryan race.
I know what. Yeah.
I don't know much about this.
Yeah.
what was their religious belief?
Yeah. Let's.
I
move
thought
on
like this
before
is
we
what
get
they
into
followed
trouble.
as their religion.
Moving on, guys.
Anyways, yeah.
We have learnt enough to say let's not speak about some historical event, tragedy,
Especially something we're not
when you
super
don't know
sure.
what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, Holocaust is about race. Q&A, Deb. Let's go. Let's ask some
Right.
beautiful
Right in the middle of rolling, he's been put on the spot. He was just about to roll a joint, lighten up
Hey, we
again.
know he pays in different ways. Maybe
Alright,
torture
so-
porn is one of them.
So my question of the day is, how many people do you think have died from taking a selfie between 2011 and 17?
And let me put a disclaimer out there saying that this might or might not be factually correct.
No, this is factually correct. Go fuck yourself, Amol. I'm giving you a time frame of a start date and an end date. This is
The way
fucking
I see the
factually
last
correct.
2 minutes is manager going, hey, this my analyst has like a great presentation to show. Go ahead. And the first slide he's like calls his ass out immediately.
Let me give a disclaimer. This presentation might not reflect the accurate situation that's going
I'd
on
say
in the
about-
company.
I'd say about 100,000.
No, I'd say about
100,000.
10 to 20,000. 10 to 20,000.
What? Wait. We're talking about over a 6-year period from 2011 to
It's
2007.
I have
because,
no benchmark. So
It's funny because I said
whatever I'm
1,000
throwing,
and
I'm
I was
throwing.
way off. I was too much finally.
Saying 100 to 100,000. That is not how dumb we are as a species.
But you know, that surprisingly sounds right when you don't know that, 100,000 motherfuckers might have just killed themselves while taking a selfie.
Oh
Dude,
my
I
God.
Believable,
recently
man.
read 6 million people die each year because of sitting. Do you know that?
Sitting.
So, sitting, just sitting.
Sitting.
6 million deaths a year are linked to over sitting.
But like, does that count people sitting in their cars and doing kinds of shit and getting into accidents?
Like,
No.
what are they, what are
death
they
is
sitting in their
related to
coffins or what?
Yeah, dude. People sit in their coffins.
How can you die sitting? 6 million every year.
Yes.
World
A lot
over.
of stupid things you can do sitting.
No, but what is the
So,
number for
I'm
the
telling
selfie
you,
shit first?
Exactly. So, scale for stupid things stupid people do. I'm sorry. I'll take the shot.
Yeah, it's all believable.
Okay, it's 259. Okay.
Why the
What?
fuck am I talking about this then?
No, I just wanted a very realistic, but your bleak humanity vision disturbing. 100,000. Oh fuck.
Yeah, 100,000 is a bit of a stretch, yes.
Yeah. Sounds weirdly accurate, but yeah.
Because
259.
COVID has killed how many?
A million.
Close to a million, no?
More than a million. Millions.
No, it's not.
2 million.
Let's
He's
not
pulling numbers out of his ass.
Googleable information, so let's
Let's,
calm ourselves.
let's go to the next question. 259.
I think COVID has killed around 900,000 or something. I don't know. Let's check.
Shut up, that is really close. He's just
Wrong.
Googled it.
I did not Google it. I'm taking an estimate over here.
Yeah, sure.
He's guesstimating the
I've
shit.
seen- Yeah. I thought we were making a game out of it.
Next question.
I do not trust him at all.
Wait, you don't trust me or him?
Teba.
I was rolling. How the fuck could I have Googled it? Guys.
LG, baby. LG. Next question.
Okay, you want me to do the next? Okay. So we're talking about New York now. Okay.
Oh, New York. I love New York.
And I
Wait,
want a
why
more.
don't you give whoever is listening, the 2-3 people listening, what the section is? What are we trying to do? Because before they said, wait, these guys were just ranting about something, and now they're asking each other questions.
Okay,
Why?
so this is where we guess what's what. So we have a question and we have factual data. Factual. Amol.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not from Wikipedia.
For the 2
Not from
minutes, you
Wikipedia.
Not from Wikipedia. Okay.
Yeah.
can. It's
So
from Wikimapia.
about what could have been the number. Okay. So my second entry into this is think of New York
Hmm.
and how many building permits do you think get passed every year?
Building permits.
To build a new building.
In New York.
In New York City, especially. Not in
100,000.
Not in New
Huh?
York.
100,000.
Close enough, but 4 digits.
No, I'd say about like 25,000.
I just said 4 digits. Show. What part
Dude, I'm
don't you
what the fuck are
understand?
you doing? Do
4
not
digits.
sway public opinion.
I thought we have a usual going off. Somebody says 100,000, then somebody says 20,000.
Sold.
Oh my god.
No, about 5,000. I'm going to change my number to 5,000.
Okay,
You're
this segment
absolutely
is
correct.
been. You want to change it to 5,000?
In
Right
what
on.
time frame this is?
1 year.
1 year.
Just in
The
New York
entire
City.
state of New York, only 5,000
No,
buildings. get
just
plummeted.
New York City, 5 boroughs. Manhattan,
New York City.
Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
In
Manhattan,
1 year,
Brooklyn.
how many
Answer
buildings
the
did you
question,
add?
pick a right answer, then set the scale. What an asshole.
Dude, I said New York City. Like
He's
two
now
times.
saying only 3 boroughs or something.
5 boroughs.
This,
He said 5 boroughs.
this guy is not involved in this segment, dude. Let him be. He's talking out of his ass. Yeah, so anyway.
So New York City, I think 5,000 new buildings in a year.
Yeah, that's pretty. You win the round, dude. So it's between 5,000 and 8,000.
Nice.
And can we stop saying 100,000 for everything? Like, this is not how I want the future of this segment to be.
The first guess is always 100,000.
Whoever goes first is 100,000.
I'll tell you, it's simple human sciences. Once a person puts a number out there, that becomes the local reference for the rest of the guessers.
Fine. Next time it will actually be 100,000.
Yeah,
The answer.
it's on you to design the question and make us look better.
Well, thanks everybody for joining today's session. Okay.
Wait, what shit? Hold on.
Yes, that's all we have for today. Appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you.
Wait, we didn't talk
next
about
week.
Hungarian rats.
We'll see you next week, folks.
What the fuck?
All right, people.
Appreciate
All
it.
right. See you guys next time.
All right, bye bye. Cheers.
Be off.